Shalom, shalom, Israel. Uh, Mikha'EL from Walls of Jericho coming at you from my hometown, Chicago. You know, we had 5 festivities. We had the Passover, and then, the Feast on Unleavened Bread week is here. And I've been enjoying it. It's been a beautiful thing. Um, to see thousands of Israelites come from all over the country to honor and keep the feast of the Most High when most people don't even consider them. It's really a beautiful thing. So if you never had a chance to do it, I'm telling you, man, you don't know what you're missing. But yeah, so it's been real beautiful, and the spirit's been righteous, the whole 9 yards, and I'm really enjoying it. All the people that I never got a chance to meet on Facebook, I've seen them. I've had encouraging words, kick it with the elders, and all that type of thing. It's been real beautiful. So we're gonna continue in this path, man. To y'all, I say thank you. We're gonna see each other again. We're gonna continue to get it in. I'm just getting ready for this last day of the feast, and I'm gonna head back home to the D. Yeah, so my shot, I was really making this, of course, to get a shout out to my people, to encourage them, keep walking the ways of the Most High, Elohim, Abraham, Isaac, and Israel, and Jesus Christ, the Mashiach, which is our King, and you're gonna be straight. Don't worry about all the naysayers and the people coming up to you trying to debunk your Bible, which they can't do. Just get sharp enough in it. I'm telling you, I don't care what philosophy they get, what type of knowledge they think they get. If you sharp with their sword, it cut anything down. You can hook it up with science, you can hook it up with history, it'll go hand in hand, So we all growing in that area. So when people come with that type of stuff, don't let it discourage you. Because the Most High do got soldiers out here that, they can't even phase us with that garbage. But that being said, another reason I made this video is to talk to my people. Man, we got to stop letting the fools, man, bait us in. That's me included. I've had a few people. For the most part, I'm really, really satisfied and I'm humbled that a lot of people came and say they love what I'm doing, when I do get out there and speak or contend the faith against people who actually, they make themselves out to be real intelligent, as if they got this knowledge that's so more supreme than this holy scriptures and the words of the Most High God, when I could chop them down easy. Not just me, a lot of other brothers that I commune with, So I love them encouraging words. I have a few people who say, man, why don't you leave them cats alone, man, go back to just, waking up the people. And I pick my fights right, and that's what this video is about for y'all too, to know to pick them right, man. Don't fall for everybody who, just trying to poke at you. Cause a lot of them just want their little 15 minutes or something. So they just, they throwing it out there for you, and you can't just fight, fall for the bait every time. Because when you get past the surface, a lot of them dumb as a box of rocks anyway. And so one thing I want to talk about real quick, and I ain't gonna be too long. I want to talk about real wisdom and knowledge and understanding, and the knowledge of a fool. We got a lot of them out here. You got Israelites who claim to be a holy priestly people and believe in the prophecies, believe in the scriptures, and see how they line up in history. But they would rather encourage you to take a DNA test. Now, I have no problem with DNA unless you understand where these DNA tests come from. For one, who they controlled by. Go look at the DNA hoax. They gave these brothers and sisters DNA tests, man, and took the blood of the father, blood of the mother, they traced back. And within these people, man, they came back with so many different places it didn't make no sense. Say like one brother said his father was from Senegal, his mother was from Ghana. Then that same brother, he was happy about that. Then that same brother was told by another DNA tester that his father was from Sierra Leone, his mother was from Nigeria, and they kind of found out that everybody that was tested was really tested by 5 different companies, and each company came up with something different. What do that tell you? Even when they came up with the Limba tribe thing, with them having a closer DNA than the quote unquote Jewish people, you know what I'm saying? It's got some credibility to it. But at the same time, I never put too much stock in that because this stuff is controlled by outside forces. The science itself was created by outside forces. You're gonna say, well, we got some black people that take the test. They didn't create this, man. They, I'm telling you, they set you up, man, for some heart failure. Because today, what they go wild up doing is, when enough people tell me they got this EB1, E1, B1, whatever, Israelite gene supposed to be floating around, they gonna probably flip it on you and say, oh man, we made a mistake. This really a Russian gene or something like that. But that's your fault if you felt for that. And I can go to scriptures and show you about genealogies. That is just terrible. So how you gonna tell me that got more validation than the scriptures, when it was the scriptures that let you know you was an Israelite, and it was the scriptures that told you you was scattered to make you want to go do your DNA test? See, that makes no sense. So you're gonna go to the crafty council who conspired from Israel not to be a name no more to validate that you more of an Israelite through a DNA, a diagnostic center that was set up by the enemies that the Most High said he was going to send us to over the scriptures themselves. Idiotic. I have no respect for you. Don't talk to me. Now, with that out the way, and mark my words, some people's hearts going to be broke if you putting all your stock in DNA over these scriptures and history and the prophecies. Because DNA says it's 99%. Matter of fact, I'm gonna spend more 1 second. It's like I was telling one of my brothers last night from Hebrew War Machine, and he felt me. You know, my whole thing is DNA is said to be 99%, right? Prophecy is 100. How can you put all faith in something that ain't 100%? Think about that. So, how long you been in slavery in America? Over 400 years. So that means that percentage go down for each generation. So if you going back 400-500 years, it's probably down to like 20%. Y'all don't think about this type of stuff, but you think you're smart. So I say, man, the knowledge of this world is foolish. So with that being said, man, I know the dude, No Light, the brother that looked like Hits from the streets. You know, remember Hits used to be on BET or MTV or whatever. Y'all notice he just disappeared. And I figured out where he went. And that's the brother that calls himself polite, man. Stop entertaining that brother, man. He is getting a kick out of this. We are warriors of the Most High. We prophesy. We got government agencies watching us, man. We got the world watching us. Nervous about us waking up. Been doing it since Marcus Garvey days when he had on Israelites around him. You know, Nat Turner knew he was an Israelite. Used the Bible to go kill him. But nobody using no kemet science. Are you serious? It's a dead culture, man. A dead language with a bunch of dead Negroes following up behind it. Now, it's some good brothers over there, and I know them personally. This ain't a shout out to y'all. You take it the way you want to. But stop falling for this, Israel. Straight up. Let that clown do and say what he want to do. Yeah, I seen he shot up the Bible, and people was real upset. It pissed me off for a hot second. But that goes to show you how foolish this man is. You playing around with something, man, that would get you in some serious trouble. I pray for the brother that he wake up, man, and chill out the foolishness, because everybody ain't gonna be that cordial with you. I know Israelites that's really on that list, if you know what I'm talking about. That list of men in black got sitting in that fire, and they do this for a living, training and everything. You know, I heard somebody saying they don't train out in the woods. They don't have I'm not even gonna get in there, because that shows me your level of ignorance and lack of study of your surroundings. Yeah, so you know, I listened to a little of it. I wasn't gonna call in none of that. I'm not entertaining him no more. Him or none of them cats like him. There's a lot of them. A few of them on Facebook always jumping in, cheerleading, poking, doing this and that. Then the next day it is, now they kemet, now they African. They don't know what they are. And we gonna get on that a little bit later. But yeah, so I was listening, and I'm gonna tell you what made me just hang it up. I heard the brother say, "Oh yeah, man, I know people like, man, oh, like why you wilding out on Hebrew Israelites, man?" And he said, "See, this is what I pay attention to. That's why, like, if I debate somebody, they ain't got no win if they unstable, because I'm gonna catch and photograph everything you say and expose them." The brother said, "Yeah, I'm gonna lay up off the Israelites, man, because them still my brothers. Then not even 5, 6 minutes later, he said, I ain't gonna lay up off of them. It's on. I'm gonna do this until woo, I be damn. And I ain't scared. And if something happened, I hung up right there. That just showed, what is it, John, I think it's John 1:8. The ways of an unstable man. You know, his ways is all bogus. Go read John 8. Just let you real short and simple. You know, the ways of a unstable minded. Oh, the ways of a double minded man is unstable in all his things. So the man double minded. Right there, I don't care how good he linguistically put his words or how many 15-letter words he try to hit you with back to back to throw off the fact that he don't know nothing. The dude is double minded. So I wouldn't waste my time with him. And y'all need to stop. Real talk. Yeah, and a lot of these cats on Facebook, they clowns. I got a couple things I'm gonna blow up. You know, I'm still on kill Jewish rabbi mode, meaning the fake Jewish rabbis that lying, trying to debunk Deuteronomy 28:68. I see they got a lot of followers out here now. From the Negro persuasion, the saddest thing. But hey, you know, things will work out the way they is. I'm gonna deal with all that after the feast. I ain't gonna pollute the feast dealing with that. So this is really a shout out, love, and support to my people to tell y'all to leave certain things alone. And I'm gonna let the scriptures tell us. I ain't at my laboratory, so I ain't really gonna do no big thing, get into the history books. Some people just say now I'm not a historian. They evidently don't know me, because that's really how I came in this thing. But I'm gonna let the scriptures tell, because that's what I do. When it's all said and done, I ain't putting nothing before this. So out of respect, I want to go to just dealing with like the foolishness with that brother Polite, man, and all these cats who trying to bait Israel in. This is all a money making scheme to them Israelites. This is a mission for our people, salvation with us. They don't care about their people. When last time you seen some kemet cats on the corner when something happens to one of our people? Some Egyptologists on the corner. Well, I know it's only like 4 of them in each state, but still, they could at least gather up. They're not even a factor, man. They only sit there to come on the internet and distract the movement. That's how you know they plants. Real talk. And I'm going to tell you, if a man can't tell you where he's from or who he is, there's no way he can tell you where you're going or who you are. Keep that in mind. They can't tell you who they are. They'll tell you, I'm Mother Africa in there. That means they have no idea. That was a slick way. It's 50 some countries over there, man. You ain't all of them. So if they don't know that, I really don't. Once I hear that, I just keep talking. I just roll past them and get on something else. Cause you know, real talk. That's just, it's plain and simple. You can take it disrespectful, but that's just what level I'm on right now. So you'll get over it. But let me see. I want to go to Proverbs 26 and read this real quick to my people, to my believers. If you're a non-believer, you can turn it off because this don't even apply to you. Proverbs chapter 26, verse 1. It say, as snow in the summer and as rain in harvest, so honor is not seemly for a fool. Fools don't got no honor, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand it. They can't even, you know, you can't even see it coming. You know, you can't see them really grasping honor. They don't honor too much for themselves. And you guys need to keep that in mind. I'm going to skip down to verse 3. This king Solomon, this was the wisest cat out. It say, a whip for the horse and a bridle for the ass and a rod for the fool's back. Oh, they definitely gonna get that. Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be like unto him. So when these foolish cats, once you put your fool radar on, your folly radar, and you notice that that's the category they in, stop talking to them. Don't even answer. Because they don't think they actually been built some credibility up either amongst themselves or their viewers or their flunkies or whatever they get. The fact that you even responded to them because they know you got some knowledge. They'll call it biblical knowledge and oh man, them fairy tales. But it's doing something for you. None of that stuff ain't doing nothing for them, man. And we gonna get on that too. So yeah, man, don't answer these fools according to their folly, or you putting yourself in the same category. So I'm learning to stop doing that too. Brother asked me last night, he said, man, brother, when do you determine when somebody is worth debating. And I told him from now on, man, if that person don't have no type of influence, like where he can lead some people astray, then I'm not gonna debate him. If he's somebody that just want to try to get a name, or he just want to be heard, or look at me and be on TV or something for a second, I'm not gonna pay that brother, that cat no attention. Now Polite do have that type of influence, but I mean, you already see he on pure folly. This is just a thing for him to just get some more money in his pocket, and Negro steady falling for him. I heard he just scammed a bunch of cats. I done heard the confessions of a lot of people, but y'all can't see that. You might as well go sit under Creflo Dollar. At least he got AC in his church, because all y'all can't fit in that Maserati. Or whatever it is, a Bentley. I ain't even paying too much attention. Let me see. So, I'm going to go to Psalms chapter 3 real quick. And let's see what this says. Because this type of thing is going on, man, in real life. It's not just something from thousands of years ago like they'll try to tell you. Psalms chapter 3, verse 1. And this is what it says. Lord, how they increase, that they rise up against me. Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in God. Y'all heard that? Many there be which say of my soul, there is no help for him in God. And a lot of these cats will say that quick, man, God can't help you. You waiting on such and such to crack the sky open. You a fool. And just listen to what they talk, man. This stuff is already foretold. These cats have been around. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Verse 3. But thou, O Lord, art a shield for me, my glory, and the lifter up of my head. So, the lifter of my head, give me my knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and my strength in hard times is the Most High. Not these cats talking about, man, you waiting on the God, man, and all that, man. No, I'm doing something. But at the same time, I'm waiting. If that make any sense to you. Not sitting around lazy. I'm doing something. We doing things to uplift our people. But at the same time, we know what's coming. We know where the real strength come from. While you run around like a chicken with your head cut off talking about you God, and Negro, you can't do nothing. So I'm going to show you what it means by that. Psalms chapter 14, I'm going to stay in the book of Psalms, go to chapter 14. Y'all see what this says. There ain't no answers like this right here. They can't whip out no big, Egyptian or pyramid text template out their pocket, papyrus or something like that, and just get to doing this blow for blow. They can't do it. They can't. So it's really a disadvantage for them. It's kind of one-sided. Psalms 14 and verse 1, it says, the fool have said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. So you see what it say? The fool said it ain't no God, man. And he said they corrupt. They straight up fool. They through. Anybody that ever said it to you, it ain't no God, and you can say I really don't know. I'm agnostic or something. But the person that tell you, but they read all these books, but they still come to the conclusion that there is no God, you shouldn't even waste your time with. They through. They through. They done cook because they corrupted. They corrupt. So the Most High let them doing their little thing, because once they get out of there and they knocked out, he let them go on, enjoy yourself, man. Because once you get through with this, once that breath of life leave up out of them, woo, it's going to be ugly. Matter of fact, we going to be the one that throw them in the lake of fire. We going to be the judges. That's what's crucial. So I'm going to go to Job chapter 5. Like I said, I'm cutting with all book real quick, because I ain't going to be on here too long. If this is encouraging people, man, leave these fools alone, man. They ain't on nothing much. They really full of talk. You know what I'm saying? And if you think about it, like I was saying earlier, how many of them are really a factor in our community? It ain't many. It ain't many. Not under the banner of kemet or now Valley Civilization. They may do things individually, but you don't see that. I know in Chicago, I don't see it. So until y'all get a community, beat it. Kick rocks, period heads. Okay, I'm going to go to Job chapter 5, verse 2. This is a nice one right here. I really like this. It says, for wrath killeth the foolish man, and envy slayeth the silly one. Now, I I heard the brother was on there saying, well, I heard this part before I hung up. People saying how, people sending him death threats and all that for shooting up the Bible and all that type of stuff, you know, and he ain't worried about it, bring it, I'm gonna beat up everybody and all this type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? String bean Jim talking about he gonna scrape the whole world. You know what I'm saying? It's silly, man. It is silly. And like the scriptures say though, for wrath killeth the foolish man, and envy slayeth the silly one. And what's crazy, he envious of the unity we got in the Hebrew Israelite community. Even amongst the differences in the camps. Overall, we got the unity because within our camps, we can come thousands upon thousands from places stronger. We look out for each other. We take out each other. And he's silly for envying that when he just needs to be trying to build up on his own and stay up out our Bible, stay up out our culture, stay up out our manuscripts. If your stuff is so much superior, why are you steady talking about us? You know why? Because Sinat and them need the Hebrew Israelites for their commercials, because it's all commercial. For their whole little thing to keep building up and them getting money, they need the Hebrew Israelites. They had a nice clout before that. I know because I've been watching for years. But if you ever notice, they didn't hit the climax. Now who they gonna debate? Islam. After they debate ISUPK, which it look like it's gonna happen, who gonna be left? Islam. Who? Ain't nobody gonna want to see that. The numbers gonna right back down. So they need us. They not caring about our people. They not caring about a revolution. They not caring about salvation. Stop letting them tell you that, man. They care about their pockets, their membership, and their little fame, man. That's all they care about. I'm telling you, a lot of them dudes is basically Ku Klux Klan members with dark skin that sat out in the sun too long. So, yeah, with that, man, I'm gonna go from Joe. I'm gonna hit you with another one. Solomon said, I'm gonna really explain to you what I just meant by that about these fools. I want you to show you the difference between a so-called knowledge and the wisdom of the Most High that was given to the nation of Israel and the Commonwealth. You know how you'll be able to identify. So I'm gonna go to Proverbs chapter 10. Yeah, going back to Solomon, man. Since the Most High said he was the wisest man ever. I don't want to hear nobody talking about, oh man, well, you know, that really was taken from such and such and such came from. Matter of fact, a lot of their wisdom, them cats in Egypt, man, was living at like 14. I'm talking about y'all had some wisdom. Come on, dude. Israelites were still having babies at 90. Stop it. Okay, so I'm going to go to Proverbs chapter 10, man. Proverbs chapter 10. I think this would be real appropriate right here. This book is just so put together, man, it don't make no sense. And it's the English KJV. For everybody that got something to say about that. You know what I'm saying? For it to be so flawed, it sure do a good job at slicing y'all up. If we get into the Hebrew Torah, it ain't going to do no good to read it to you no way because you don't understand it. And then they come out meaning the same thing as this. Stop letting them play games. I'm going to stop paying y'all attention. I don't care how much you bait me in. Especially if you are nobody. There's some dudes on here, man. I don't even know who you are. Just like, you know, find you somebody else to try to get rocks off on because it won't be me. Shot it. Okay, let me see. Yeah, Proverbs chapter 10. It say, let me go on right here. I'm going to go down to verse 18, y'all. Proverbs 10:18. This is what it reads. It say, he that hideth hatred with his lying lips. It say he that hideth hatred with his lying lips, and he that uttereth a slander is a fool. See, it's a lot of them cats over there in the Kenny communities and stuff. You know, they hide hatred with their lying lips. I mean, they be like, man, you my brother. Herb said last night, y'all still my brother, man. The Hebrews my brother, man, and all that. But they hide their hatred with lying lips. That's why they'll come right out after that and say, get rid of that damn Bible. We hate, we can't stand y'all niggas. Y'all got y'all got everything for the white man and all that. Drop that Bible, we can work together. I mean, the cats really hate you, man. Them ninjas hate you. And they trying to fancy up their lips, man. And y'all falling for it. Straight up, you don't even need them. They're non-factor, man. That's my thing. They not on a global scale. If they're on a global scale, that's because somebody sent them over here. They're agents. That's about it. So, we skip down to verse 21. It say the lips of the righteous feed many, but fools die for want of wisdom. Oh, man, this is a killer. So the lips of the righteous, or the wisdom that come out the righteous man's mouth, actually feed many. Meaning it help people grow. They grow in their wisdom from listening to you. But these cats right here, it say fools die for want of wisdom. So they want to be the wisest cat in the room. But it's really the end of their demise is gonna be death. Like we read earlier in what's that, Psalm 14 and 1. Now this gonna be the cause of their death, man. Watch what I tell you. I don't hope it on nobody. I pray that people repent, but man, Joe, it's looking real ugly for some cats. Okay. Alright. So I wanna go, I got like just two quick more spots, two, maybe three. And I'm gonna stay in Psalms. And I'm gonna go to Psalms chapter 2, man. I'm gonna read verse 9. Listen to this. Psalms chapter 2 and verse 9. It says, should I go? Yeah, I go. Yeah, man. So I'm really just trying to encourage more people. Don't pay these silly fools no attention, because that's exactly what they are. They can stop trying to bait me in. Okay, it say Psalms 2, matter of fact, I'm gonna do straight through Psalms 2 through 9. This is such an excellent breakdown. This is our identification of dummies, man. Smart dummies. This finna literally break down what a smart dummy is. And a bunch of these, I like to call them, especially the cheerleaders on Facebook, which I won't do them no glory and say their name, but I like to call them, they back alley, like the old alley mechanics, they back alley scholars, man. And you know one thing about alley mechanics, they did you some good when you had a raggedy car, but when you upgrade and got you a nice, a nice vehicle, you weren't finna let your alley mechanic get to messing around with like no Audi, no Audi or something like that, where you need foreign parts. You like, nah, man, you was good for my old 77 Chevy, but you ain't finna deal with this. That's what them alley scholars like. They told you some stuff, and you like, man, that was deep. Then when you grew in the years and start studying, you like, it has some truth to it, but that was really for its time. That's what them cats is. They alley scholars, man. It's a bunch of them running around here too. So I'm gonna read this, and I'm gonna have like one place go, and I'm gonna let y'all go home and finish enjoying the feast of unleavened bread, man. Psalms chapter let me see, Psalm 259. Oh wow, I don't even think this is where I need to go. Okay, no, this ain't where I need to go. No, that ain't. No, definitely ain't. That was kind of out of top context. I kind of lost my place, but anyway, I'm gonna keep on. But I'm gonna come back to it for y'all, because if I need to, I'll post it, because it is a nasty breakdown. But I lost my place. Don't even remember where it was at. But I want to go this because I want y'all to really pay attention to this. Isaiah chapter 1. I want y'all to peep something that the prophet dropped out there. Isaiah chapter 1, right? And this is what it say. This is why I said what I said earlier about if a cat don't even know who they are, how in the world are they gonna give you all this knowledge about, especially the universe or creation or something, when they don't even know how they got here? They don't even know who they are. They can't even take you to a country, man. At least they can say that we got some idea. They don't even got that. So they less than an animal. And I'm gonna show you. Isaiah chapter 1 verse 3. Here you go. And it reads, okay, it say, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doeth not know, my people do not consider. And a lot of these cats run around calling themselves Cometians and New Wabians and all this type of stuff. They're really Israelites. They got over here the same way we got over here. Half of them related to us. Might be your cousin. That's what's crazy. But they don't even consider. So they worse than an ox. An ox and an ass, which is a donkey, because at least they know who their owners and their masters is. These cats don't even know. So how can they tell you anything, man? Seriously. Y'all really got to think about that. I'm not finna go to some, man, really. I'm serious. That makes you beneath an animal. And that's not saying, we was all at that point one time. We didn't know who we were, But it's, come on, man. Y'all say knowledge is increasing, and in this information age, ain't no reason to be a dummy. You doing all that, but you can't even tell me who you are, but you gonna try to tell me something. Stop it, man. Stop it. All right, so I'm gonna go here. Proverbs chapter 9, verse. I'm gonna read Proverbs 9. See, I was in and out of Proverbs because I think Solomon just busts heads since they want to deal with knowledge and wisdom. They think they got it. Foolishness, man. Pure funkery. I put an N on it because it's the Holy Week. But y'all know what I mean. Proverbs chapter 9, man. I'm gonna read verse 9 through 11. It say, "Give instruction to a wise man, and he will be yet wiser. Teach a just man, and he will increase in learning." So if you teaching a man who got a little bit of wisdom, he only gonna get much wiser, and you will see it in his actions and the way he's speaking. He can drop that knowledge on you and give you answers. If you and it also say, teach a just man, and he will increase in learning. So if it's a righteous cat, a man who just truly want to know the truth, man, and he righteous in his heart, you know everything about him, man. He just got this righteous spirit about him. You're going to see it increasing. These other cats that's just going down, their vocabulary get better, but their actions getting worse. That's because they tainted. And you can understand why they like straight out tainted. There's no other answer for it according to the scripture. So I want to read. Okay, yeah, I can stay right here. Just finish it up. Verse 10. "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding." Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the holy is understanding. So if they don't fear the Most High God, you got to understand they really don't have wisdom. They just got knowledge, and it's a little straggly street worldly knowledge, because knowledge just means to know something. Like I always tell people, the difference between knowledge and wisdom is knowledge just means you know, but wisdom is the proper application of knowledge. They don't have that. Okay, I'm reading verse 11. "For by me thy days shall be multiplied, and the years of thy life shall be increased." So the man who fear the Most High, you know what I'm saying, over himself and his own knowledge, your days shall be increased. You know what I'm saying? And then things will happen to you. So, let's go back to what I said. Cats running around here, man, saying some, some way out stuff. And they basically, disregard the Most High told you. So, let alone would they fear him. How would they fear him? If you think about it, how would they fear him when they don't even think he exists? So if they don't even think he exists, that's really that's like a two-edged sword for them. So them type of people, you really got to get past all the fancy words and shenanigans and magic tricks that they pull, because a lot of them magicians, especially dude No Light that we was talking about, he's a pure magician. You really see through it, you got some sense. He's not saying too much. Like literally, he's not saying too much. I just sat there and watched the brother a couple of times, and I'm like, at first I'm like, okay, no, he going somewhere. He kind of deep. This brother going somewhere. And then he'll say something so stupid, but try to put it in a fancy word. I just, almost literally threw up a couple of times. But the thing is, our people got this short-sightedness, man, to a point where it's real easy to dupe our people with fancy words and magic tricks and stuff like that. And most people who have been in the truth for a while can attest to this. Like, look how easy it is for our people, for instance, to get through off track. Look at the stuff our people going through in the streets in America, getting shot down and all this type of stuff. And then they'll put something silly up there, and you'll forget all about it. And this is like a disease that our people got. Damn, no pun intended. I happen to cough right when I see a disease, but yeah. But it's this one thing I had that I wanted to share with y'all. Oh, okay. I know exactly where it's at. But yeah, man, our people got we got a real Short-sightedness problem. Like, what you call that? And we got like attention deficit disorder or something. A short attention span. That's what it's called. We got a real short attention span. And I think we got to work on patience as a people. If not, we're going to continue to be duped. Let me see. I don't think that. I don't think that's it. Okay, I know where it's at. Hmm. All right, I got this one more spot, y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all go. This been fun though. But yeah, man, just take my advice. Don't keep letting these cats bait y'all in. They really don't know what they're talking about. It's easy to expose them. That's my whole thing. It's really easy to expose them. So let me see. Okay, I want to read something that King David said. That's what I was looking for earlier. King David said, and this is some real stuff, and we can all be in this situation. But listen close, because it really does break it down good for us. It say, "But as for me, my feet were almost gone. My steps had well nigh slipped. For I was envious at the foolish when I saw the prosperity of the wicked." You know, it's a couple of these cats that, well, we got people that's doing real good in the Hebrew Israelite community too, but a couple of these cats seem as though they doing good, they living good, but they wicked as hell. They living wicked. They have no disregard for their fellow man or the Most High. You know, and you like, man, it make you kind of envious. Like, man, why this bum it just look like he just got a nice smooth sail. And let me show you what King David said though. It's like, "For there are no bands in their death, but their strength is firm." You know, so it's like, man, you just don't even really see no struggle with them. You know, they ain't just dropping dead like that. A lot of these wicked cats, they continue, they strong and firm in their wickedness. And it's like, man, you know, when they gonna get out of my sight? Here you go. Verse 5. "They are not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued like other men." You notice that? Every time somebody get killed or something, you be like, "Man, he was a good kid, man. He wasn't really that bad, man." You know what I'm saying? You be like, why he gotta go? With this old big nigga down the street who been sticking people up and robbing them and scamming them, you know, people for years. This dude just keep prospering and living. Just be patient. Verse 6. "Therefore pride compasseth them about as a chain, violence covereth them as a garment." So that's the thing. You know, they pride is off the meat rack. Like they clothed in it. They just puffed up, man. You can't tell them nothing. And the thing is, though, violence do follow them. If you notice, they might not get killed or nothing, but everywhere they go, man, it's somebody getting hurt. Something gonna happen to somebody. It's gonna be some type of competition because they got a real unclean spirit on them. You call it spookism, but it's a science to us, and it can be proven. Okay, verse 7. "Their eyes stand out with fatness. They have more than their heart could wish for, or their heart could wish." So they're letting you know, they got the stuck up, swole up, hardy eyes. You know, like, yeah, I'm the stuff, and they got a lot of stuff. They don't really need too much, especially financially. Verse 8. "They are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak lofty." Now, this is funny because a lot of these type of cats, man, they'll act like they for their people. But you see people struggling and all that stuff, they'll say stuff like, "Haters, man, you know, y'all hate, man. I got rubber bands and all that off your money that you paid for to watch them educate you, and they ain't do nothing but throw a smoke screen because they didn't know nothing and show you stuff about them jumping on planes and all this silly stuff." This what this type of brother is, and this is what a lot of those type of brothers is. This last time I'm gonna speak about the dude publicly, you know, as far as me making my own show. Somebody asked me something or whatever, he get on there, that's whatever. But I'm just trying to tell y'all, leave these clowns alone, man. Straight up, they got what they got coming. If they stay on this pace, trust me, they got what they got coming, man. I'm telling y'all. Y'all call me a prophet, but I'm just telling you. Okay, verse 9. It say they set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth. Yeah, y'all know what that means. It's self-explanatory. Man, ain't no God. To hell with your God. What they like to say? The God of the Hebrews. Why he do this? Why he ain't do that? When he gonna come do this? Man, I done heard him say F your God, F your Bible, and all that. Y'all heard him? And I've recorded a lot of you cats that said that who be in these groups try to act like y'all homies with the Hebrews, but I listen to shows too like y'all, and I don't always say something or call in. And I've heard cats who huddling up on us, coming to our huddles, getting in our groups, calling our shows, you know what I'm saying, acting like they our friend. I've heard them say F your God. They won't say that to the white man. They'll let them have whatever religious beliefs or whatever they have. They won't say that. You see what I'm saying? They'll just say, well, you know, that's for y'all, this for us. We don't want no separation with that. But we can respect it. That's y'all. But with you, it's F your God. That's crazy when he the only one that exists. There's going to be some white meat everywhere because people going to start getting their heads split by the Lord. And it's the last one, verse 10. Therefore his people return hither, and waters of a full cup are wrung out to them. Matter of fact, oh man, I got to say this for 2 verse 11. And they say, how doeth God know? And is there knowledge in the Most High? Did y'all just hear that? I got to close this word on that. They literally didn't ask us before, man, how your God know this? How your God do that? How he get you in them boats over there and he wasn't able to separate you from the Africans? And, you know, silly stuff like that. Like God get confused by color. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, they look alike. I might have made a mistake. They'll ask you things. How did your God do this? How did he create this? How did he get all them animals on the boat? It's constantly on. It sounds like childish questions, man. And they say, do your God know? With a question mark on that. Well, if you don't know, now you know. These are what you call fools, folly, bootleg, back alley, pseudo, bottom of the barrel, scholars, intellectuals, and basically they court jesters, man. Because the masters of this kingdom is laughing at them while he using them to try to be a distraction to the movement, and it's not gonna happen. No, the fastest growing belief in the Americas is the Hebrew Israelite. Don't let nobody fool you. You go look it up. They put it under religion, but it's really a nationality. They've been recording this. They've been saying this since the year 1998. And you go check the Megiddo files. You know what I'm saying? It's the largest growing belief amongst quote unquote African Americans. And stop using that term. Jesse Jackson coined that in the late 70s. I don't want to be called nothing from another Negro who don't know who he is. I don't want no knowledge, matter of fact, from none of you Negroes who don't know who you are. If you can't tell me a land, man, a land that your forefathers was at, a language that they spoke, a government system that they had set up, and basically in the name of this country, you can't teach me nada. Nada that's going to help me in society as far as a people that's going to go forth. Maybe you could teach me about some economics. Maybe you could teach me about certain things linguistically, which I'm pretty decent at, but I don't know. That's a lot I don't know. Maybe you could teach me about certain social issues. But as far as a movement as a people as a whole, and you don't even know who you are, you can't teach me nothing. Because I know where our land is at, Israel. I know where we came from, Israel. You know what I'm saying? Via Africa, due to the push out of our land in 70 AD. I know what type of government system we had set up. It was the Constitution, which was called the five different laws that was set up in the Tanakh or the Old Testament, the Torah, which was the royal laws, sacrificial laws, ceremonial laws, dietary laws, and I can't think of the other one, but y'all know what it is. Well, anyway, I know them, but I'm just talking. So I know the foundation. Sometimes all I need is this book to chop you up. Like I say, I ain't even at the lab. I'm in my sister's crib in Chicago. But this 66 is sharp and it's deadly, man. And if y'all want to chop it up and get into some history, I'll probably entertain you depending on who you are. But like I say, the back alley scholars, I'm through with you. Seriously. Because you're making yourself look goofy. And to my people, Walls Jericho will be back on the air Friday next week. But it's real soon. I missed y'all, family. It's been over a month since I've been on. I'm coming with some good ones. I'm gonna have some guests. I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'm coming with a whole nother angle on this, man. Walls of Jericho, you thought it was hot then. It's really about to be. The Most High had me take a little break to get some things together, and now He's been blessing me. So things is gonna be real tight. Shout out to my Hebrew War Machine brothers, man. Y'all keep on fighting. Keep on going on the front line, tearing down these lies. Shout out to my Israelites of God. That's that's my family there. That be where I come from, baby. My Israelites of God. Shout out to the COI Church of Israel, the ICOJ, the House of Jacob, all the people in the truth, man, and all my brothers and sisters on the internet, man. Even if you ain't with no camp, but you in the truth, you still my brother, you my Israelite brother. I love you, and we break bread cyberly. And to the clowns, do me a favor. Stop trying to pick debates with people, man, when you know you're just trying to be seen and heard. Stop embarrassing yourself, man. Especially if it's not for the benefit of our people, man. Straight up take the mask off and just let everybody know that you are a fake, a phony, and a fraud. And when you get bored later on tonight, I want y'all to go in the pantry and go get a can of chicken, Campbell's chicken soup, and just read the ingredients. Just sit in there and read the ingredients on the back of a Campbell's chicken can of soup. And if you ask me why I asked you to do that, so maybe you will have some type of information the next time you try to talk to me, because a lot of y'all is dumb as a box of rocks. With that, I say grace and peace. In the name of Jesus Christ, our Mashiach. I love y'all. Shalom, shalom. Peace.